Let me ask you this question. Do you remember your first love? Of course, you do. It's a moment that stays with you forever. But did you know that the person you fell in love with for the first time might be shaping your perception of love even now? That's right, our first romantic relationship is often a blueprint for the type of person we fall in love with throughout our lives. But do not worry, because today we are going to identify the 5 types of people we fall in love with and learn how to love better. Hello everybody, welcome to the show 5-Minute Success Strategies. I am Dr. Avinash here, and I share actionable insights and strategies for personal growth around 4 pillars of life, that is health, career, relationship and spiritual well-being. Keep listening and stay motivated. Love, love, love. We have seen it in movies, we have experienced it with our partners and friends, but have you ever stopped to think about the type of person you are falling in love with? Well, that's what we are going to explore today, and I promise you it is going to be an eye-opener. This is an insight I got out of the book 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty. Due credits to the author. Grab a copy of the book if you haven't already. It's a wonderful read. I learned a lot from it. Hello guys, you are listening to Relationship Week number 3, episode number 16, 5 kinds of people we fall in love with. Learn how to love better. Jay Shetty calls the first type the Ribel. This is someone who doesn't play by the rules, who breaks the mold and does things in their own way. We have all known someone like this. Maybe we have even fallen for someone like this, hoping for adventure and mystery. But if you are looking for loyalty, responsibility and commitment in such a relationship, then it might be time to break the pattern and choose someone based on their qualities rather than their rebellious nature. The second type is the chase. This is when we are drawn to a person who is emotionally and even physically unavailable. They keep moving and we keep waiting, and that wait and longing gives us pleasure, and we will live in the hope that someday things will change, someday they will focus on us and fall in love with us. We start to track them, think about where is he, what is he doing, when will he call me, and so on. When we are caught up in this chase, all our romantic energy is wasted and there is no return. If you find yourself chasing that kind of person, or if you are the person who is playing hard to get, then it's time to reassess, because either ways you are not growing together and learning about each other. After all, that's what you need in a relationship, right? The third type is the project. Sometimes we enter into a relationship to save someone from their struggles, to take care of them and to help them. This will make you feel good in the short term, but in the long term, if they are not transforming, then you feel drained and resentful. If you are on the other side receiving help, then you might find this care and help great in the short term, but in the long term it feels like a nudge and lack of freedom. In a relationship, we tend to assume 3 different roles. Jay Shetty describes these 3 roles as the fixer, the dependent and the supporter. A fixer is someone who constantly tries to solve, nurture or help or make the other person's life better. Fixer has a parental mentality. The dependent has a childlike mentality. Dependent relies on their partner to solve all their problems, and they can get upset when their partner cannot solve everything. They do not have their own path, instead they follow the path of their partner. While it's okay to play these 2 roles occasionally, it should not go overboard. The best role to play is the supporter. The supporter is the partner's champion. You neither have a parent mentality nor have a childlike mentality, but you stand side by side to your partner. You have patience and you try to take responsibility and grow together with your partner. Alright, the fourth type is the F boy or the F girl. Well, you know who they are. Clearly, when someone has a string of relationship and sleeps around with people, they are not interested in exclusive commitment or long-term relationship. If you are looking for a long-term commitment in a relationship, then these people are not right for you. According to neuroscientist Daniel Amen, oxytocin released during sex is related to the feeling of being in love. It causes bonding and trust. And the interesting thing is, men have a 500% increase in oxytocin after sex, which is the reason men tend to think they have fallen in love with a woman after physical intimacy. Women do not feel the same way. Men must realize that sex brings them closer chemically and not emotionally. The final prototype is the opulent one. Some people are attractive because of their knowledge, fame, money, beauty, strength, or renunciation. These are the 6 opulences quoted in Bhagavad Gita. We get attracted to a person who is rich or famous, who has a six-pack abs, or someone who has 10 degrees behind their name. But according to psychology, this is a cognitive bias. Being attracted to someone for what they have or what they have achieved is not a bad place to start, but it is not a good place to end as well. These are only temporary. We need to ask ourselves, are we looking for someone who shares our values and beliefs, or we are just drawn to their external qualities? So there it is, 5 types of people we fall for: the rebel, the chase, the project, the F-boy or F-girl, and the opulent one. Now it's time to start reflecting on your past relationship or even your current relationship, which type of partner you are attracted to. There is no right or wrong type, but by understanding these types, we can break the patterns that might be holding us back from finding our true love. It's time to love better. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm so grateful to join you on this journey of personal growth. Until next time, this is Dr. Avinash and you are listening to 10-Minute Success Strategies.